We're visiting now with Mitch Hovden, who is both the 2020 USRA Medieval Chassis Stock Car National Champion, as well as the Christie Door Company Ironman Stock Car Champion. So 2 championships in one season here for Mitch. Mitch, 7th Stock Car National Championship, 3rd Ironman title. I'm going to ask you to think back way to the start of your career. Did you ever think you'd become this perennial of a force in the USRA Stock Car ranks?
No, not. It's been a fun ride.
Looking at the stock cars in your area, that northeastern Iowa group of stock cars, they're amongst the best, if not the best, in the USRA division. How important has that been to race against those guys to make for a successful program?
Oh, for sure. When you race against the weekly cars that we got up here, you feel like you're a little more prepared when you go to some of the bigger shows around. And I don't know, when you race some of the better guys, you get better for sure.
Something different for you in 2020. You traditionally ran a smoke chassis most of your career. You won that medieval car at the banquet in Kansas City going into the 2020 racing season. What was that experience like, having to get used to a different chassis there at the start of the season?
It had some challenges right away, but we got it, stumbled upon something midway or 3/4 of the way through, and it was good after that.
By the time this video comes out, we may already be racing, but you're headed down to the Southern Thaw in Texas. What are the expectations for that tour? You're going to see 4 different racetracks, I'm assuming, that you'd never been to, 7 nights of racing. Just kind of what are some of the goals from that Southern Thaw tour coming up?
Well, the biggest thing for me is 7 nights of racing in a row, I guess. That's going to be the biggest deal. And after that, it's just going to be I thought we were going to go south where it was warm, but the way it looks for the first few days, it's going to be kind of chipper down there. So just go down and have some fun and take a vacation, I guess. We can't really do much else right now, so.
Yeah, it turns out we weren't going far enough south. That's kind of that part of the country where it can be 70 or 30 this time of year. So, but I'm sure that's something to look forward to, though, seeing 4 different racetracks.
Oh, yeah. Yep, for sure.
We'll try to take a tour through the shop here. I don't know, we've had a little trouble with your Wi-Fi. While you do that, I'm going to list through some of the contingency awards you won for your championship. Dan kind of gave us the tour earlier, but you can probably tell us a little bit more about the cars.
Okay, well, right now this is the new one. Brand new rage car. My other one's still sitting here. That's in the shop for Brady Link's working on that here. I guess other than that, just I'll stand in the middle and go in a circle. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the checks up there on the wall, some of the national championship banners as well. A pretty decorated shop. I asked Dan. He said you guys get along and they're pretty good. You got those medieval swords. I told him you're equally matched there. Nobody has a sword to take advantage of somebody else.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Listing through these contingency awards: CP Carrillo, KS Engineering, PEM Racing Gears and Drivetrain, Summit Racing Equipment, AFCO Racing Products, All-Star Performance, BSB Manufacturing, Edelbrock 49 Designs, Hooker Harness, Integra Racing Shocks and Springs, JE Pistons, Landrum Performance Springs, Medieval Chassis, QA1 Real Racing Wheels, CBISMA Graphics, Weir's Machine, and Willwood Disc Brakes. I know that helps out a lot in addition to the point fund money you win for both championships and getting the program going for 2021.
Oh, for sure. When you're putting a new car together, all the stuff that you get from your contingency stuff really helps out, and some spare parts because you're going to go through them through the summer for sure.
Well, Mitch, congratulations on both championships this season. We'll see you here shortly down in Texas to get the season started.
Okay, sounds good.
And that is Mitch Hovden, the 2020 Medieval Chassis USRA Stock Car National Champion, as well as the Christie Door Company Ironman Champion. Again, Mitch Hovden.